Hello everybody and welcome back to Building Tutorials. And today I am going to be working on the factory once again. So last episode I worked on building these really cool smokestacks and the triangles on top of the roof. Now I'm trying to recreate my hat. So on the hat I wanted to do the parking lot. You can't really see it here. You can kind of see it like up in the little preview. But the best place to really see the hat, I found out last episode, was in the inventory. So today what I'm going to work on is I'm going to be trying to recreate the parking lot there and maybe doing some stuff inside and possibly putting something on the wall because right now it's very plain. So I don't really know what I'm going to put on there. I might put like some blue because on the hat there's kind of like a blue spot, which I think is supposed to be windows. But I don't really want to put windows because I don't know what's going to be inside. So there could just be like a window looking at a wall. Who knows? But what I want to do is I want to do the parking lot. So for the parking lot, I'm going to be using stone. Actually, what did I use for the one over here? I think it was concrete, wasn't it? Yeah, see over here at the post office, I think that's gray concrete. But for over here, I'm going to use stone because I think that's close to the color they have on here. It could also be gray concrete, but I'm going to use stone. So let me go and find some stone real quick. Alright, so I've got my stone here. I got to figure out exactly how big of a parking lot I want. So I think originally in the other parking lot, I had like the parking spots is like 3 blocks like this. I think it's how big they were. And then I would need the road. So this will be the road here. That'll go... Should I do 3 or should I make it bigger? I could do 4, 5 blocks, and then I do another 3 blocks here for like another parking spot. Yeah, I think that should be a decent amount of space. So this is 5 blocks, I think, or is it 4? No, it's 5. Okay, so I've got 5 blocks here, and then 3 block parking spots. And then around here, I'm going to put some kind of curb, but I'm going to do that after I put in the road. So what I'm going to do first, I'm just going to break out this entire section. So all the way along here. Apparently we have a sheep. Hello, sheep. Are you going into the factory? I don't really know where you're going. Apparently there's a baby sheep as well. He's apparently very hungry. How many blocks of grass have you eaten? He's eating like 3 blocks of grass or something. It's a very hungry sheep. And then we've got a pig over here as well. Alright, so I'm just about done with clearing out this entire area. So now what I'm going to do is basically fill the entire thing in with stone. And then I'll build the lines afterwards. So now I'm just going to have to go through and just build some stone. Which I think is probably a little bit quicker than like destroying everything. Because I can just go in a line like this. And then just like quickly build the stone. Okay, so I'm just finishing up the last little section of stone here. Now the parking lot is complete. I think that's a pretty decent sized parking lot. I can kind of see the hat. It's probably better to look at it in the inventory. So let me come over here to the inventory. So looking at the hat, it kind of looks like there's a little sidewalk as well that kind of like goes out because there's kind of like a gold ring around here. You know, maybe that's just how the hat is because there's kind of like little notches like all the way around it. So maybe that's not a sidewalk. But I think I'm going to build some parking spots. Well, there's also that like fence. So I don't think you can actually see it here, but there's a fence blocking this off here. So I think I might put that in. So for the fence, I'm going to do stone once again, and then I'm going to get some iron bars, which I haven't really used iron bars that much. But let's go ahead and grab... Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I want to grab the iron bars. I can go and get rid of the soul campfire because I didn't really use it. But I'm just going to put iron bars all the way along here. Now, in the picture... Or not the picture, but in the hat, I'm guessing it's about 2 blocks high. I would have to look at it again. Problem with iron bars is it's really difficult to kind of build with them because you have to get it like right on the bars to actually place it. Alright, so I was looking at the hat and there's kind of like a little kind of like line across the top of here. So I decided I'm going to use carpet and just go across the entire fence like that. There we go. So now we have our nice fence. I don't know, should I make it taller? Let me look at the hat again. So if you see the hat here, it's kind of like halfway up the building. So I think this should be fine. But you can see, if I look down, there's kind of like a little like line above the fence. So that's why I put the carpet in. So I think that looks pretty good. Over here, I think I'm going to use stone slabs, or smooth stone slabs is what I'm going to use for the curb. So I'm going to go and grab some smooth stone slabs here and just build this all the way along here. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here because I don't think there's a fence on this side. Yeah, so I think I'm going to put the block here instead so it kind of connects to the building. And then right here, is it black and yellow that they used? Yeah, black and yellow. So I need to get some black concrete real quick. I decided to go with gray concrete because if you haven't seen the black concrete, it's what I call void block. And it's just pure black. It's very dark. I can show you it. I used it over here for this parking lot. It's very dark. As you can see, if you looked at this, it's just black. Like, if you locked yourself in a room of that, you couldn't see a thing. I've done that test so many times where I, like, lock myself in a room with, like, the black concrete, and it's just pitch black. You can't see a thing. You wouldn't know where you're at if you built, like, a room out of that. So I'm going to use gray because I think it looks a little bit better, and it stands out more. So I've got gray and yellow. Now, how far do I want to put this? Because in the hat, let's go look at the hat again. It looks like it goes like kind of like all the way to the end, which would be like over there. So I think I might do that. I might just clear out this entire area here and send it all the way to the curb here. So if I just go ahead and alternate both of these, and then I could start working on putting the parking spots in. Now I'm hoping this works correctly and it's like not uneven to where I can't put them in. So let me look at how many we have here. So on the hat, it kind of starts over here next to the wall. So that's where I'm going to start here. So let me go ahead and get stone back, break this, and replace it with stone. And then I'm going to start with the white concrete here. So this is going to be one parking spot. They're going to be 2 blocks. And then I'm going to do another one. And then I'm going to do another line here. And I'm hoping this will meet up. You know what? Let me just break away a few of these just to see how it'll look. So if I do... Yeah, that should be fine. It meets up perfectly with that. And then the rest of these I can just fill in. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So over here, I'm going to put all of the spots there. The one thing is there's really no entrance. I put a wall up right where we're supposed to enter. At least I think that's the entrance. Let me look at the hat. I guess the entrance could be like in the front, because there's technically no parking spots over on this side on the hat. But I kind of want to put some more over here anyway, and then have the entrance there. So I'm going to have to change the wall a little bit. I also might change this entrance over like 1 block, and then that way there's 1 block of space here, and then they go straight into the building. I think that might look a little bit better. So I'm going to move this over 1 block, and then I'm going to work on building the entrance. Alright, so I just finished moving this pathway over. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and move the door over a little bit. I messed up this section. Eventually, I am going to get a new floor in there, so I'll work on that later. But that is now the door. I do have to build a door there, but that's not what I'm going to do right now. Right now, I want to make this entrance. So I'm going to get rid of probably everything here. Should be big enough for an entrance. So if I go and get rid of all this, I kind of wanted to put like stone blocks up next to it like this on each side. Now that makes it a little bit smaller. I think I can still get in here though. If the parking spots are like 2 blocks wide, I think 3 blocks should be good enough. And then over here, I'm just going to add some more carpet onto the top of there. And then if I just move this path over, I would have to, you know, I could just get the path block. So if I just grab the path block here and go all the way down here, I can kind of connect this up. This will be, it's kind of like a dirt road actually. This could be like a dirt road, and then it goes on to like the stone area over in the parking lot. Okay, so there's that filled in. As you can see, the road here now connects perfectly with that. So now you can drive in here and then go into any one of these parking spots here. And then you can come over here and walk into the building. Now what I need to do is I need to make a door. So there's not really too many door options. It's kind of like these few doors here. Or I make like a piston door. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with dark oak. So if I get rid of this concrete and put some dark oak doors. You know, at first I need to figure out what the floor is going to be. Now, I don't think the hat gives any kind of like indication of what the inside looks like. Not really. So I'm just going to have to guess. So for the inside, let's look at the blocks. Let's look at the block options that I've got here. I'm thinking maybe the polished andesite, I think might be a good floor. Is that what I use for the post office? I think that's what I use for the post office. Another cool block is Lodestone. The thing about Lodestone is it's kind of expensive. But if you look at the texture of it, it does look pretty cool. I don't think I'm actually going to use Lodestone, but there's that. I'm thinking about using the polished andesite, because that's kind of what I use for the other one. That or smooth stone, I think looks pretty good. They're both like really good floor blocks. But I'm going to go with the andesite. So let me go ahead and grab that. And now what I need to do is clear this entire floor of dirt and put andesite in. But let me go ahead and put the door in. So this is what the door is going to look like. We've got our double doors here. And I could actually put like pressure plates. Actually, this might work out good. Because if I get gold pressure plates, I don't know how well they'll blend in. But if I put like some gold pressure plates right here, yeah, they blend in fairly well. We can use that to kind of open the door automatically. And then over here, I could probably get a stone pressure plate. So if I go and put stone pressure plates down there, I think that blends in pretty well. So you can walk in, it'll automatically open, and then you can walk out with the stone pressure plates as well. So now what I have to do is just get rid of all this dirt once again. I should probably move the glowstone up. Like, as you can see, it's like really dark up there. Let me put some glowstone. There we go. There is actually stuff up there, but it's just so dark in here that you can't really see much. So I'm going to have to work on, like, doing some lighting in here. I think I'm going to do probably glowstone, because I think glowstone's pretty bright. So if I just put, like, a whole bunch of that, like, on the roof like that. Actually, maybe I'll put it, like, in the roof. What's above here? Oh, it's just open. Yeah, so it will be, like, showing on top. But I think that should give a decent amount of light right there. Just having the glowstone. And then for over here, if I get, like, some chains, I'm thinking if I attach the glowstone to a chain, that might look good. So if I put some of these chains in... Okay, I don't want them to go that way. I don't know, like, how many I should put. I'm thinking, is that 3? I think it's 3 chains, and then I hang the glowstone on there. And then another thing I can do, if I get, like, some trapdoors, which one look good? I also don't know where these zombies are at. I just constantly am hearing zombies, and I don't know where they're at. Because there shouldn't be any caves around here. That's not where you're supposed to go. I want them on the sides of here. So if I go and put trapdoors all the way along here, and I think I can put them on the bottom, it's kind of like a dangling light there. I think I know where the zombies are at. Are they in here? No. Are they in the smokestack? Oh, great. There's 3 of them. Hi, guys. You know what? You just gave an excellent point. I should put some lights in here. You could just chill. They'll eventually despawn. But I guess I'm just gonna have to, like, listen to these guys for, like, the rest of the episode. I might as well check this one as well. Anything in here? No. Here's a light. There we go. So I think that should solve this problem of random noises now. Because I put lights up here, so I don't think stuff is going to spawn up on top of those. So now that I figured out where the zombies are at, I can get back to doing my floor. I also think I'm going to put the lights in now. Before I do the floor, I might as well put these in real quick. Because I think the chains and the glowstone looks pretty cool. Now, I might use, like, different trapdoors, but I think the oak ones look the best. There's also, like, the jungle ones. let's see how these look. Because these ones, yeah, they're more rounded. As you can see, the holes are kind of like in a circle. And then these ones are like squares. So maybe I'll do the jungle ones. I think those might look a little bit better than the oak ones. But I think I'm going to work on doing the lights and the floor next episode. So today I worked on getting this done. Apparently a wandering trader decided to show up. What do you have for trades? Anything interesting? He's got some bushes, got some coral, some sugarcane, mushrooms, slime balls, and some ice. That's cool. Have a nice day. You can go over to the post office if you want to like ship anything to like the houses. That's now working, which is cool. We've also got a donkey as well. I think he wants to go inside. He seems to be making his way to the door. Yeah, that's the one thing about having the pressure plate is now like anybody could just like walk in, even the animals. Because we got a lot of animals around here. I don't actually know what happened to that sheep. There was that sheep from earlier. I don't know where the sheep went, but he's probably somewhere around here. It's probably why all those bits of grass over there are gone, because the sheep keeps eating it all. Or maybe it's that chicken. I don't know, but I think that's basically going to be it for today. I got the parking lot done, which I think it looks pretty good. I still have to add some stuff on the side of the walls, but I think it's looking pretty close to what the hat looks like. I just have to do the inside stuff, which is going to be what I'm going to do next episode. So I'm going to go and end the episode here, so make sure to leave a like and to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody!